Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. TNA. You just won't die, won't you? What are you, Michael fucking Myers? So TNA or Impact Wrestling. I always hate that people say it's Impact Wrestling, guys. I always hate that when people fucking says Impact instead of it's TNA. It's always still TNA. Looks like they listened to me now. Looks like the world had listened to me for once. That TNA Impact Wrestling is going to go back to being known as TNA. Some people think, oh my god, it's back! It's going to be game-changing! Wow, there's going to be TNA again! And be like, oh, but that's like going backwards. How is it going backwards when they literally be known as TNA no matter what? They always still will be known as TNA. That's like fucking saying the divas are women's wrestlers now. They're not divas anymore. They're still divas. Who gives a shit, okay? Fucking A. That's like fucking saying... I don't know if it makes sense or not, but that's like saying fucking Raw. You're just calling Raw, like, you know... Let's say you're like, Monday Night Raw, but you're calling it just Raw, right? You know what I mean? But then like, oh, but it's Monday Night, it's Raw. Not Monday Night Raw. Like, it's the same shit. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I don't fucking know. Same thing with fucking, it's, you're always going to be known as shit like that, okay? It's stupid. Like, it's like taking, let's say, an acronym, and you just fucking like, you don't call it KFC. It's KFC now, not Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay, it's the same shit. You can't say Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's KFC. Like that, you know what I mean? If that makes sense now. But yeah, TNA is going back to being known as TNA. They're bringing back the old logo, which, if we can be honest with ourselves, it's better for them to be just known as TNA. Because if you're, like, and this is the problem, like, them not being known as TNA. When you're no longer known as TNA, which your company has been built on being known as TNA, you're kind of like what is Impact Wrestling? People will think, is that like a new promotion? This company was founded and built being known as TNA Impact Wrestling. Okay? And if you're fucking, if you're just known as TNA, I mean, if you're just known as Impact Wrestling because they wanted to rebrand themselves, how does that make any fucking sense? I don't know what to fucking tell you. And especially when that time, when they fucking changed from being, like, TNA to GFW, it made no fucking sense, okay? Like, no one fucking, and is that fucking stupid? That they fucking legit went from being, TNA to GFW, Global Farce Wrestling, that fucking shit fucking name, isn't that fucking sad? Like, like seriously, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so they're bringing back the name. Okay, whatever. Whatever. But will it even help? No, because, and I'm gonna tell you why. And again, well, it makes you question why did they change the name, like, in the first place? Why? Apparently, they said it's because, again, let's be honest here. One of the reasons why, because TNA was dying. And if you think about it, it's practically already dead. It's the only reason why it's still a thing now is because of the little money they have left. Which is like, you question yourself, like, why are people even still wasting their money on this fucking company? You know what? Like, why even waste your money on this shit fucking dead company? Just saying. And why? And it's fucking funny. Obviously AEW is now the second biggest wrestling promotion now, but you still have all the TNA retarded fanboys. You still have our TNA. TNA. TNA's the best, man. You're missing out. If you don't like TNA, you gotta watch TNA, man. TNA. I'm sorry, well, Impact Wrestling now. But not TNA. TNA's the best dog. TNA. TNA is best actors, man. The action is out, dog. And I'm just thinking to myself, shut the fuck up. These TNA fanboys were the most annoying motherfuckers. They got were taken by AEW fanboys. Like, holy shit. But the thing is, I would agree with TNA because TNA used to be competition, and it used to be actually intriguing. For all the people that say that AEW is the best, AEW is good, used to be whatever, TNA was good and was competition. The only reason why AEW is competition now because it has fucking money. That's it. It has Tony Khan was a lot of fucking money. That's it. Why again? Why TNA is not good again, and why it will never be good. Let's be honest here again. Even though a name change is happening, TNA Impact Wrestling is not coming back as what it used to be, or TNA Impact Wrestling is not going to get better in the future for what people think it will be. You have to, and they did this video package, and the video package looks so woke. And you have to understand that TNA Impact Wrestling literally has a tranny lover running this show now. Oh, how dare you be transphobic? Shut the fuck up. Scott D'Amore is a fucking tranny lover who's pushing his boyfriend, who's dressing up, whatever, drag, whatever, as one of the stars, okay? And has Sunny Kiss. They're part of that new video package where else they showcase the old and the new, whatever the fuck. The reason why TNA got big was because of the fucking stars that left WWE and saving that show. People like the Main Event Mafia. People like Sting, Kurt Angle. You know, fucking Scott Steiner. Come on, his Steiner math is one of the biggest moments in TNA history. Kevin Nash. Fucking who else? Like Kevin Nash. Okay, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, Sting, Kevin Nash, Scott Steiner, Booker T, okay? It's all about the five. I love Booker T, man. Booker T was that show would. I can talk about what I loved about TNA. I seriously can go back and talk about what I loved about TNA. Because that's when it was actually competition. That's when it was actually good. I don't even think I remember AEW necessarily had a good year that I enjoyed. In my honest opinion, AEW from when it began was never good. Okay, it was never good. Sure, a few moments here and there, but guess what? AEW is just a glorified indie promotion. TNA now is an indie promotion, sadly. Because why? Because no money and no stars. That's the problem with TNA now. TNA, not only is production value, my God, TNA used to be in the Impact Zone, right? In Orlando, Florida. Used to film the shows in the Impact Zone. They used to have that. They don't have that anymore. It doesn't have the same look anymore. They don't have the fucking Titan. They don't have the fucking Cairo. They don't have any, like, what makes it good look aesthetic-wise and shit like that. And not just that, like, it's so fucking, it's an independent promotion now. It's literally an independent promotion now. And that's sad. It's downgraded so bad to be an independent indie promotion. And that's not good, people. Okay? It's not good. If you want competition, if you want a good wrestling show, I'm sorry, you can't resemble an indie show. You can't. And it doesn't help that TNA has no stars anymore. There's no stars anymore in TNA anymore. There's none. All the stars that made TNA a name, even from the TNA originals like AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, James Storm, Beer Money, fucking, like, even the guys like Abyss and fucking Samoa Joe. I'm not even, like, big fans of, like, these, like, let's be honest here. People cared about TNA because of the old WWE guys, right? But I know all the smarts were like, no, we care about the original, the front line. Like, no, but to be fair, if you think about it, like, my God, boy, have I never thought I would ever fucking pretend to care about all these wrestlers now because of how bad wrestling has gotten. Because how bad wrestling has gotten, the state of wrestling, the lack of fucking cooler wrestlers now. Like, how every motherfucking wrestler is like an indie fucking wrestler who has no charisma, no character, it's all fucking like a vanilla midget motherfucker. Like, TNA was the original of that. But they got, like, more worse people now, and that's in AEW. But if you think, but at least the beauty of TNA Impact Wrestling, they had good writers on the show. They had good writing, like it or not, Vince Russo helped make the show entertaining. And if you guys gonna hate on Vince, like why? Like again, it's a bad. You could blame Jim Cornette for his bad reputation because Jim Cornette is a fucking stupid libtard fucking faggot who gets cucked by his wife. Who cucked his wife out, and he's a fucking stupid retard. Okay, fuck Jim Cornette. The guy's a fucking. Have you guys seen how he booked the invasion? Like, let's talk about this. Fucking Vince Russo has a better idea of how to do an invasion than Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette's idea of the invasion is literally having even playing fields of people of WWE, WWF, and WCW winning. The main event would have been Stone Cold versus Mick Foley. Mick Foley being Team WCW for some dumb reason. And it's all stupid NWA mixes, boring shit. Like, how does that make any fucking sense? Like, you think to yourself, what are they doing? How does it make any fucking sense to have that happen? What people criticize WWE for doing, Jim Cornette basically turned up to 11 and basically made it worse. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So, Jim Cornette is not a fucking good writer or booker. Fuck him. What made TNA good was, again, star power. Larger-than-life characters were on the show. They even made some characters that people give a fuck. Good storylines. Who the fuck doesn't remember a good old storyline from TNA with fucking... Who the fuck doesn't remember the Main Event Mafia? Come on here. Who the fuck... Even bad storylines are more memorable than anything today, sadly. Like, I hate to say it, but Ace and his Eights is more better than than what's going on. There's nothing going on in TNA anymore. There's no storyline. That's the problem. There's no goddamn fucking retarded storylines going on. People like to talk about TNA. These fucking... And then they're like, retarded TNA fanboys. They always been around. They've always been around since the YWC has happened. Since the IWC, YWC. The earliest of fucking the YWC, the IWC. Basically the earliest of YouTube. You got all these fucking people talking about TNA's the best, man. The best wrestling in town. Go watch. And it's like... You would understand, sure, because at least people were there, right? But like when TNA was dying, people still said TNA's the best. Like TNA when fucking literally was going downhill when it's getting off Spike TV. That's also the problem. You're not on Spike TV anymore. You're not on a big fucking channel anymore. You're on fucking like Access TV. I don't fucking even know I have it. I think I do, but I don't watch it. But it's like literally a channel where you have like 100 something. It's not on fucking channel 36 when Spike TV was a thing on Time Warner Cable? Or Paramount. Like, fuck this channel called Paramount. Whatever. Fucking... Spike TV is dead, sadly, now. But, you know, but seriously, that's like the fucking thing now. You're not on a big channel anymore. You're like, come on here. That's the problem. You have no good storylines. You have no fucking stars. You have indie wrestlers. I don't give a fuck, you have some good wrestling. No one's gonna fucking watch for fucking stupid earring bullshit. Wrestling's not about fucking just wrestling. I know to Oxy it's crazy, like, the wrestling doesn't matter on a wrestling show? No, because it's a fake TV show. How the fuck are you gonna care about wrestling when literally the basis, like, it's fucking stories and characters. That's always been a thing. That's like fucking, like, oh, how could you not care about a karate show about karate? Who the fuck's gonna care about Cobra Kai? A show about fucking karate, but without the characters and stories. You're not gonna care about the fight without the characters and stories. Let's be for real here. Come on, that's literally what it is. It's Cobra Kai without characters. Okay? You have no stars, you have no characters, you have no storylines really. Like, now you fucking woke PC motherfuckers too with the fucking tranny. No actual hot women from... I mean, you have Deonna Purrazzo, I think is hot and shit, and very few wrestlers, but, like, they don't even still fucking be... You're not even fucking TV... You're TV 14, but you don't take advantage of being TV 14. So you'll have the women bleed, like, which I hate, like, now. Like, really? You don't even have the same look anymore, or you don't even have the similar look. I understand times have to change, right? But you don't even have to fuck what resembles your old brand. You don't have the same look, the recognizable look. You don't have anything recognizable about your show. You're completely different. You're just, again, an indie promotion. I don't know why people are praising this indie promotion because it's indie. That's the thing, because a lot of these fans are just retarded indie fans. Indie wrestling's not cool, folks. I'm sorry. It just is. And that's what TNA is. You're not fucking trying to be something that a casual viewers to watch. You're literally just appealing to smarks. And that's a problem. And I'm going to tell you something. I think I mentioned this in one of my videos. The sad thing about TNA, they can't even pay their wrestlers. TNA's a bad fucking... They're bad at fucking... They're not good behind the scenes. You want to know how bad they are behind the scenes? And this is a little secret for you. I met a referee in a Zoom call. Around the time I was looking for jobs, like a remote job, like, because I was like home and I had like nose surgery at the time. But I was also looking for another job to do it during that time. I met a referee, and I don't think I want to expose his name, but I met a referee who worked, and he still works for TNA, a referee who did a Zoom call looking for a job because TNA was not enough to pay the bills. That's how bad TNA or Impact Wrestling, whatever the fuck it will be now, is. TNA Wrestling, it sucks. It's not a place that you want to work or whatever, where they have to legit fucking earn another living. That's how bad it is. And also not just that too, like about TNA, they tape the shows. I understand they tape the shows before too. But they're taping it too bad where they're taping it all at once where spoilers could get exposed. And not just that, like, you're taping shows too much and you look too much like an indie show. I'm sorry, and that's a problem. You're not on the road. I understand they're like, oh, when I mean on the road, like, you're not like you're not expanding your horizons to fucking have people to know about the show. I understand, again, they've been always in the Impact Zone. That's when it was in the biggest time, and people still know about TNA. But you don't promote yourself better, okay? And not just that, again, but maybe, fuck it, just go back to the Impact Zone. Get back to the Impact Zone. Go back to your old TNA look like TNA. Maybe you'll do yourself favors. Go back to what made your show cool. And fuck, if it even means to bring back Sting and whatever, bring back all these old wrestlers. I mean, there's some wrestlers who are still wrestling, you know? But the thing is, they won't be able to do that. Like, Sting is also retiring anyways. But the thing is, you won't be able to do that because, let's be honest here, a lot of these wrestlers who are still wrestling are not top stars, sadly, to save your show. So equal way, you're dead. But most likely, they're not going to even bother to put effort anyways. It's just going to be a name change. Like, oh, okay, wow, TNA, I mean, I thought it was still TNA. Well, like, why? Oh, it's back, okay. That's how they're going to be. That's how these people are going to be like. That's how I am. Like, I stopped watching TNA a long time ago. I even stopped, I think, covering it until recently because of the whole TNA's back. And you got all these fake reactors like, oh my god, TNA's back! Like all these fucking stupid fucking with their mouth open that most likely suck on cocks. Like, shut up. So what, TNA's back? Like, it always been TNA. Like, TNA is TNA again. Oh, wow. Okay. Whatever. The reality is there's a reason why TNA Impact Wrestling sucks. It sucks, man. It sucks because you're not the same as you used to be. You're not even close to what you were used to be. You're literally downgraded to the point that you are literally an indie promotion. And it was that bad where you had to rely on AEW. That is fucking terrible. You had to be the fucking, you're like no different than any other company where you had to be like, oh, we need help from AEW because they became the second biggest promotion and you have to rely on them for a little bit. And I'm surprised that Tony Khan did not buy TNA. It would be honestly more a blessing if he buys TNA, in my honest opinion. I would rather him buy that than stupid gay-ass ROH. Because maybe at least they would save it a little bit. Maybe. Maybe. At least you would have the TNA library and, you know, you could all form to fucking being AEW in some sort of sense and everything will be okay and TNA will be in AEW's library or whatever. If they make an AEW app or something, I don't fucking know, something. Because I would actually like to watch some old TNA stuff. I mean, it would be nice if WWE could buy it, honestly. I would rather if WWE buys it and it'll be on the network on Peacock or something, but I don't know. That's what I was hoping back in 2016 when TNA was going to be dead. But technically, apparently TNA was dead. Because again, it became Impact. Whatever, man. I mean... Regardless, the sad thing is, you have to understand, people, TNA is already dead anyways. It's just fucking, it's barely alive. Yeah, you're hard to kill, okay, but you're definitely hard to watch because no one fucking even knows where the fuck to watch. No people care. No one wants to watch because you're fucking your demographic is already in AEW. No one's gonna fucking watch anymore. Apparently, they get like literally 1,000 viewers now. They don't even get 100,000. That's bad. That's bad. That you're getting legit like only 5 digits numbers. Like that's terrible. That's terrible. You used to do fucking again. You used to do fucking 6 digits, like 7 digits. Okay, you used to do 7 digits. Now you're doing 5? That's bad. That's fucking awful. And how is it like that's a thing and NWA is able to get another fucking TV deal? How is that like whatever, man. I don't fucking know. In my honest opinion, TNA sucks. There's a reason why it sucks. It'll always still suck because it's no longer the top It's no longer one of the top promotions, and there's a reason why you're not. It's because you fucking you killed it. And I'm not gonna blame fucking Hulk Hogan or because let's be honest here. At least when Hogan was there and Bischoff, it was still entertaining. Vince Russo did not kill the company. It's not his fault. I know that it's funny how people keep playing Vince Russo when all he did was try to help the show with his writing, and people still watched and enjoyed. Literally, if we could be honest, like what started the downfall was Dixie Carter. Because it was her fault that why they lost their Spike TV deal. And not just that, was also because, let's be honest here, the people who are running the show did not know how to run a wrestling show. They fucking lost their TV rights and deals, and they couldn't fucking do pay-per-views. They literally couldn't stop do pay-per-views anymore for 12 months. They had to downgrade to 6, and that's when they started the whole pay-per-view on TV specials, which AEW is doing nowadays and whatever, which is stupid, whatever. Like, what does that tell? It all started with that. So it's not Hogan, Bischoff, or, fucking Rick Russo's fault. Part of it is Dixie Carter, but let's be honest here. It's also fucking the type of... But that thing is, it's also part of the wrestler's fault, too. Because even Vince Russo said that the lack of professionalism these wrestlers have. Like, they think they know it all and whatever, but they don't. They don't. And you wonder why a lot of these wrestlers have these indie mentality shit. And they're fucking garbage. That's also the problem with nowadays. Like, you have a lot of these wrestlers nowadays are just from the indies. They're indie mentalities and shit like that. And there's not even a recognizable name that will stay long term, okay? So that's also the thing. So yeah, it's not like what it used to be. It won't be. It's boring. It's not engaging. It's like, why should I care? There's nothing good on TV. It's literally no different than an indie promotion that you can get for $20 locally. That's what it is. It's just, because get it? It used to be known as TNA. It's literally the NWA now. And no one fucking knows the NWA anymore. Like, come on here. Literally, people know the NWA as fucking the rap group, sadly. Which, I mean, it's sad, but it's the truth. Come on. So yeah, that's the thoughts of the TNA going back to being TNA and why I think no matter what, TNA sucks and always will be. It won't get better, and it's dead basically, and it's an indie promotion now. That's basically what I have to say about TNA. Yeah, it hasn't been Sting for years, and it sadly won't be close to what it used to be. Literally, the best days of TNA is long and gone. Won't be back. I don't understand why people praising TNA because they're just retarded. I don't understand why people think they're like, it's the best time to be a wrestling fan with TNA. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's not even the best time to be a wrestling fan in general. Okay, I don't understand why. And if it was, why aren't people watching? Why the fandom of wrestling used to be like 30 million people watching wrestling to now like 1 million on average? Like, come on here. They only fucking care basically like with WrestleMania. It's just like how people only care about the Super Bowl for one time in the year. It's basically that's what it is. It's like only like a certain time of the year because of WrestleMania. Get it? Like, but even that fandom is declining. Like, come on here. So, yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my video. That's what I have to say about TNA being rebranded and talk about TNA, like how TNA sucks and will still suck regardless of the name coming back. It still sucks. Yeah, it sucked for years. It won't even be this. It's not the same. It won't be even close to being the same anymore. And it's just a glorified indie promotion. Or it basically is an indie promotion at this point, sadly. So, yeah. And it's dead already. It's really kind of dead. It's a waste of time and money that people are wasting, honestly, still with this company. I don't get why people... That's kind of also why I still really don't cover it anymore. Would I love it to be back where it used to be? I would. I was a TNA fan. Their best years were literally when Kurt Angle came to TNA from like 2006, like, or 7. Like, I mean, obviously 6, but I started watching TNA, I think, in 2007, right? Or around that. Kurt Angle was champion, and then I started watching from then, like 2007, up until consistently, probably went until it got off Spike. I was still kind of watching, maybe by around when it was in Destination America, but like, my God, did I stop watching? Like, I stopped watching and being consistent when it, like, really when it got off Spike. Okay? I was still trying to keep up with Destination America, but my God, was it hard to try to watch, and it was a disaster. They had production problems. Again, like, their headquarters in who the fuck didn't forget that they were fucking living in a warehouse now? It's like in a warehouse now, and it's just like, my God. Their production, it's in a warehouse. We're like, where the... Oh my God, man. All the jokes on TNA. I mean, but that's the thing. I can joke about TNA all I can, and I could fucking reminisce all the good memories of TNA. But that's what it is. It's all gonna be known for its memories from the past. There's nothing gonna be remembered for the future. Because there is no future! Even if there is still running, there's nothing to remember for the future. It's just literally a cheap fucking show. Fuck it. It's a cheap alternative, and it's fucking garbage. Okay, it's cheap. It's Dollar Tree. Fucking A. Fuck off. It's not quality. People want to go to people want to shop at Walmart, Best Buy, Target. No one's want to shop at a Dollar Tree. Come on. Get out. It's fucking garbage. Fuck TNA, man. But Dollar Tree has more value than TNA. That's the thing. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, we can laugh and joke about TNA, that's the thing. But, seriously, fuck TNA, man. TNA's garbage. It always will be garbage. Well, still, it was good, but, you know. It's garbage, man. It's garbage, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck TNA. TNA used to be good, I would say, when I used to care for TNA 2007. Up until maybe, like, when fucking Hogan left. That's when people stopped caring, even when Sting... And you know the sad thing is, too, like, who really, fuck TNA, too, and fuck the people, because how could really be a fan of TNA when they treat their fucking people like shit, too? They treated their legends like shit. Like, even the originals. They treated fucking Styles like shit. They treated James Storm. I think James Storm was, like, the last guy they had, and they treated him like shit when he left. When I heard how they let him leave the team, what does that tell you? And then we should fucking give this company another chance. This company had so many chances, and boy, did it stank. And they're basically, again, and you know the sad thing is too, and this is their another attempt of trying to be like, we're gonna get better. TNA is literally the Dominoes of of wrestling. We're gonna get better. We sorry for what we're doing, but we're gonna get better. That's what they're doing. They're fucking like, we're giving out shit pizzas, but we're gonna get better. Give us another chance. Isn't that sad? And guess what? Domino's is still alive and still recognizable. Your company is shit. Fuck you. Fuck TNA nowadays. And fuck the retarded TNA fanboys. You lost my trust, and you lost a lot of people's trust over the years. What makes you think you're gonna fucking be good? How about hashtag get good, or hashtag just close up shop, please. You're better off closing up shop than wasting your fucking money, because who fucking cares, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck TNA Impact Wrestling. It sucks now, and it will still suck. Not even Name Change will save it, whatever. Going back to what it used to be, or whatever. And the sad thing is, you got people like, I hope they don't push the old guys. What old guys? There's no old guys besides, like, Frankie Kazarian. Who the fuck's gonna care? Oh, wow, they got Frankie Kazarian. Like, I'm really scared that he's gonna take somebody's spot. They have, like, Alex Shelley, the world champion. You think that's good? Like, that's good TNA? That's good fucking for the ratings? That's good television? Alex Shelley? I forgot that he came back and he's the world champion? Like, This guy was a fucking TNA jobber along with Chris Sabin. You know what was a joke? What was laughable? Chris Sabin becoming the world champion. That was a joke in 2013. And you think that's good? That immediately, like, fuck this, man. Fuck this. What a joke. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the top 2 people of TNA. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, fuck TNA Impact Wrestling there. Fuck it. Fuck it all. Won't no future, man. Who gives a fuck they're changing back their name? Fuck it, this garbage there. Till next time. Peace. Yeah, bye.